Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am back with another 12 by 12 process video using my November stash kit that I made. And I think that this paper is beautiful. I'm not sure what collection it was from initially because I bought it at Joann's, so it's super thin. So I felt like I needed to back it on a piece of cardstock or some sort of sturdier paper. So I chose this particular kind of corally one from the stash kit. I had put 2 pieces of cardstock in for this particular reason, knowing that I had picked some of these papers that were a little thinner and they wouldn't stand on their own, especially with the amount of paper and embellishments that I tend to like to put on them. So I didn't want any floppy papers. So these are 2 pictures. One is of each of my children, and it's Easter morning with their baskets. And there's a little bit of kind of dead space behind both of them. So I'm just trimming it down. They're not going to be 4 by 4. I think they turn out to be like 4 by 5 or so. But I just didn't feel like I needed that extra background looking stuff. So I trimmed them down, cut out the extra. So here I am taking my inspiration paper with those plates and some other pieces from the 2 6x6 pads that I pulled for this particular stash kit. And because I loved this piece of paper, I decided I was going to gut it. And as far as the plain pieces go, I don't get them. I figure I can find another yellow, another black, another pink somewhere. I am going to cut the black in 2 spots because I only had 1 piece of it pulled. And I had them kind of laid out how I thought that I wanted them, and now at this point in my process, I can't remember how I had it. So I'm kind of starting over. And originally I had that pink piece in there, but I'm not sure that it makes it on the layout just because I couldn't remember where exactly I had put it. Here I'm trialing just having the black on one side versus on both sides, but that other piece of black will come in as well. I felt like it just was super heavy having the black on one side, like the whole layout was kind of like falling off to that side for some reason. Just because all of the other papers and everything are so much lighter. So I did leave in some of my fiddling around, and oh, I guess it's the yellow piece that doesn't make it. No. Okay. There I go, putting tape runner on my paper. The nice thing about this particular tape runner, and it's actually the Elmer's that's in that plastic case, it's not that one, is that it does rub off very easily. So if it gets on paper or something that you didn't want to, it seems to rub off pretty good. Not so much off of pictures though. So sorry, I guess the pink makes it and the yellow doesn't. So I just felt like everything needed to be grounded. So I'm just gonna put a doodly border all the way around that beautiful paper with the birds on it. And then I decided to do it around all of the layers as well. And you can see there's nothing straight about any of this. It's definitely a true doodle. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to back my pictures in something. But the way that I have the layers on the background, I feel like that is not needed. because everything is very straight, and I'm not putting my pictures on straight. So I would have some pattern paper that was not straight, and I didn't like the idea of that. So I am committing to putting these pictures down exactly how it is here. I've taken some of, I guess it's the branding strips, if you can call it that, of the 6x6 pad, and I've just cut them in half and turned them into banners. That's going to go in the left upper hand corner. And now I am going through this K & Company ephemera pack that I've had for a while, and I'm really going to try and get a few of the pieces on there. I think it has 86 pieces, and I've used none of it, and that's why I really wanted to put it in this stash kit, because I wasn't using it. Now, I don't get a ton of pieces, but I do get a few. I'm going to get that little label up in the top that I can put my date on, and then I put that little green piece on the side and the little file underneath the picture of my daughter. So those do make it on there. Now I'm grabbing these puffy stickers from Heidi Swap, and I'm going to add 2 of those. One says love it and one is just a black and white stripe. I'm going through some of the other pieces from the kit that I have pulled, and I'm grabbing 2 of these super cute burlap bows. I didn't decide to use anything from that Flower Girl wood piece. And then I'm going to grab this camera because it's super cute and add that. I have 2 of these paper flowers, and I'm just going to tuck one behind as a layer. I'm going to look through the Jack and Jill ephemera, but notice that everything is very, very cream, and it just doesn't seem to go with this background paper at all. So this is that piece from Hobby Lobby that is an American Crafts piece made for Hobby Lobby, and it has all these cute little birds on it, and I thought it was just perfect to add the birds, given that the background paper has a bunch of birds on it. So I pretty much use everything from this particular sticker sheet. I guess they're not really, some of them are stickers. The birds are puffy stickers. The 2 other stickers are paper, and they have a foam dot on the back of them. But I do use up that entire packet, so that's gone. So that was really good. So I was just peeking in my bowl to see if there was anything else that I had pulled for this page, and it is empty. So I'm going to pull out this other piece from Hobby Lobby, and I am going to create my title with it. So my title is going to Believe and Cherish. I'm using these white thickers for the and the cherish, and I decided that I didn't want 2 of the pieces of the title to be one color and then the other to be the other. So I took this green gelato, and I'm just going to make kind of an ombre. So I added the gelato to the base of the word, and then just used my finger to kind of brush the color up to kind of give it that ombre look. And I love it. I think it was the exact touch that I needed. So I'm just making it a little darker at this point because I realized that I had brushed quite a bit of it off. And so now I am going to remove the Believe. Now the Believe sticker broke in like 3 spots. So I end up turning the camera off and then adhering everything down. So there is my completed layout. So I hope you enjoyed this process. I am super pleased with this layout. So remember to wear your crown. Here's some close-ups, and we'll see you next time. Bye!